What's going on, guys? We're back again with another edition of Talk When You Hear a Better Player Than. The player for today's game is none other than Bill Russell. So I'm going to need you guys to go silent real quick. And then we're going to get going. We're going to start off with Nick legend Patrick Ewing. No takers? All right. Next on our list, David Robinson, the Admiral. NBA champion, 70-point scorer. You guys look close. Looks close. But we'll move on to next on our list. We're sticking with the 90s theme. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yes.
Wow. Oh,
Yes.
you guys are both taking Hakeem.
Yes. Bro,
Right.
I'm sorry. Hakeem Olajuwon is an absolute legend, bro. He has the Hakeem Dream Shake. There's only a handful of guys in the NBA who, one, have a logo, that's one person, and two, have a signature move named after them because they were so dominant with it. Hakeem is one of those guys, one of the best two-way centers of all time, in my opinion, bro. Very underrated in all-time conversations as well. I think he's a name that always gets forgotten for some reason. Even though he played versus your favorite legends and dominated them, we see videos of Shaq talking about guys like Hakeem Olajuwon and how impossible those guys were to guard. And that's coming from one of the greatest centers of all time as well. So when I think about Hakeem Olajuwon, I know Bill Russell. He had all those championships in the dinosaur age, whatever. Cool. You can have those. But Hakeem Olajuwon, to me, is way better than Bill Russell skill-wise. I'm sorry. Hands down.
All right, Jay, follow that up. You also
No, I'm going to let Earl have Hakeem. I can't do any better than Earl.
Okay, but yeah.
Just keep going names.
We're going to keep going? All right.
Yeah.
Bill Walton. Bill Walton, all right. How about, Earl just mentioned him, how about Shaquille O'Neal?
Oh, absolutely. Shaquille O'Neal, second greatest center of all time. Easy. Oh, I'm not going to go too far. I'm just still on Shaquille. But yeah, I have Shaquille O'Neal, second greatest center of all time, so I don't even have Bill Russell in my top 5, I think. Because, like Earl said, he did play before the Big Bang. I cannot rate you. I just cannot do it. He played in an age where the probably second tallest guy was 6'5", and he was 6'11", or 6'10", or something like that. The only player that gave him problems was Wilt Chamberlain, and he does have all those wins over Wilt. Wilt only beat him one time in a championship finals, but yeah, man, Shaquille O'Neal is the most dominant center of all time. We all know what Shaq does. Post you down, dunk on you, the defense, the snatch blocks, the dunking on David Robinson and shoving him to the ground afterwards. Shaq is just one of the most dominant players that we will ever see play basketball, especially at the center position. Even just center position, all of basketball. Like how Steph Curry is dominant in his field of shooting, LeBron James is dominant in his field of his strength and getting to the pass. Shaq is just dominant all around everything that he did with the game. The only thing he couldn't do was shoot. I think Bill Russell probably even a worse shooter than Shaquille O'Neal. So I think that Shaq right here, for me, is an easy spot to take. Even though Shaq's back half of his career wasn't great and like his work ethic and all those other things, but Shaq to start his career was a freaking monster. I'm from Orlando. Shaq is a legend here. He took the Magic to a finals. Only other player to do that was Dwight Howard. And yeah, man, I'm gonna go with Shaquille O'Neal here for sure. Better than Bill Russell. Stamp it.
All right, we didn't even get to Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So
I had both of them over Bill Russell as well. Head to head, you would have to go Bill in terms of winning because he kept beating Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain is top 5 center ever still.
Let us where you guys stand on this argument. Do you think some of those 90s centers I named were better than Russell? Do you have to wait until you get to Hakeem, Shaq, Kareem? Where is the line? So comment that down below. As always, if you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll have a bunch more of these games coming out soon. Appreciate everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy some basketball.